Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to do this video. Okay, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. Y'all should have been here. My name is Danielle, and this is my perspective. So, we are going to speak in code, okay? There's all these videos going around talking about my experience with blah, 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 blah. And so, like, they tell you what their experience was and blah, 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 blah. So, I have always been known as, like, a hippie type person. I mean, y'all could probably guess that already. And so, there are certain things that people do that may label them as being hippie. Now, there's the one recreational treat that people do to help them relax. Most people use it with the letters, starting closer to the end of the alphabet. That letter. Again, I'm gonna be speaking in code. So with that letter, haven't done that, wouldn't do that. And I think, so I'm not against people who do that. I think for me, it is just that I hear people saying that it relaxes you, you know, or these different things. Y'all, I'm a freaking hippie or am labeled as such. Trust me, I can find things that can relax me without that. And there is another one, y'all. It's usually not done in the US. It's usually done in a ritual. Starts with the letter A. And so that one, y'all, I would really, really, really want to do that one because, yeah, I hear like, excuse me, you have an experience that's like out of this world, and people like usually go on that trip, and when they come back from that trip in a different country, then they're like, oh man, like, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know my life's purpose. I know this, and this. And so they know so freaking much. And so it was just like, oh man, like, I want in on that. Like, I know there are some people that's just like, you need to live life and experience life and take the journey and blah, blah, blah. But if there's a shortcut, I'm all for it. And that one right there, starting with the letter A, yes, definitely. Like, hit me up. And I hear some people like throw up all over the place afterwards, but it's worth it. Like, I'll take that. I'll pay that. Like, and I don't even like throwing up, but for that shortcut, I'll do it. And so then there's another one, y'all. This one, like, can't say it grows out of the ground because what doesn't grow from the ground? I have my oyster mushrooms, my phoenix mushrooms, and I have another mushroom that's about to be shipped to me from my natural whatever that I told y'all I get my mushroom of the month from. Anyway, y'all, back to the topic at hand. So, like, I did that one, and the mushrooms that I had from that subscription box, the Phoenix oyster mushrooms, those were great, y'all, and it was like 2 grams, and so that one was nice. Y'all, I'm still speaking in code, so I hope you following me and don't think that I'm really whatever. If you fell off, then get off, like, leave, bye. But if you're still on and you're still following me, y'all, stay up. So with that one, I'm gonna tell you some experiences. So first of all, a little jittery. Yeah, let's just say a little jittery. And then it was like, oh, okay. I don't think this is working. And so, yeah, I thought more time had passed than had really passed. I think in reality, maybe 10 minutes had passed. But, y'all, this is where it all starts going down. Like, I did something. I think I had gone to the bathroom or I did something, and everything was so freaking funny. Y'all, I had never been on a journey of any of these types before. So this is my first time doing any of this. And so, yeah, everything was funny. I mean, looking at myself in the mirror was funny. And then because I thought that was funny, then that was funny. And then that was funny. And like, I'm doubled over laughing because everything is so freaking funny. But then it felt good because everything is funny. And this is what real laughter feels like. And it was just like, oh my goodness, I've been missing out. Like, I haven't been laughing. Like, I might laugh at somebody for their joke or something, but this type of laugh, this was real laughter, first of all. Second of all, I think I was also in the bathroom because I was checking my eyes, because I was like, are my eyes dilated? Like, I don't know what it looked like for your eyes to be dilated. Like, yeah. And so I was just like, are my eyes dilated? And I didn't know. And so, yeah, I was actually taking pictures of my eyes as well. And like the flash kept coming on. I was like, what the? So yeah. And then I took the flash off, y'all. And I took the flash off and took a picture of my eye with the flash off. And then I was like, there's somebody in my eye trying to talk to me. What are they trying to say? And so it was just like a reflection. But anyway, guys, so from there, if I recall correctly, everything started getting like really heavy. Like my body was super freaking heavy. And I was just like, let me come lay it down. Excuse me. So I lay down and I didn't go to sleep. And so when I laid down, it was just like series after series after series. Like imagine like when you go into meditation, like deep meditation, and you're getting this knowledge that's just being downloaded or something like that. That's what was going on, like every single time. Like, y'all, here comes some uncensored, unfiltered. So if you sensitive or whatever the case is, you politically correct, click off now. So like one thing was like animals, like y'all know I'm struggling to find my way on eating properly. And so it was just like, is this the right way for me? Like, what should I be doing type thing? And so y'all, like I saw this cow and this pig and like these animals, basically these animals that were being killed. But before they were being killed, they knew they were being killed, because y'all, at the end of the day, animals, first of all, are smarter than what you say that they are, what you think that they are. And so they also have a spirit, a soul, whatever the case, they do. So it's like the same way you would imagine if somebody was killing you, you'd be like, I'm gonna get you, mother, you know, how you would do that. The animals are doing the same thing. And it's just like, hey, you kill me, I'm gonna kill you. And so it was just like, wait, what? And so it's like, you know, if we kill them and eat them, or even if we just kill them, like they're going to kill us. And look at it, like most of the disease and stuff, or it's coming from you eating meat, like heart disease, high blood pressure, you know, all this stuff is coming from that animal protein. And it's just like, ugh. And so it's like, not even that, like y'all, it went deeper. Like not even will you die, but like your death is going to be like as SHITTY as theirs. And it was just like, oh my, like we ain't talking about natural causes here. We're talking about like, keep effing with me if you want to. And it's just like, you know what, at the end of the day, you know, we may say that they're animals, but y'all, spirit is everywhere. And so yeah, if you doing this and this, don't think that you're gonna live the greatest life after all. Like, yeah, so it was just like, woo, be careful. And so then it was like, I left out of that one, y'all. So when I went into my trip journey, like I had these questions, like I am that person. So I had these questions that I really wanted answers to and everything else. And so I thought I was gonna meet up with my ancestors. I didn't meet up with my ancestors, y'all. I did not meet up with my ancestors, but I met up. And so it was just like every freaking thing was gray, like gray, black gray, like dark colors. And I was just like, what's going on? And so every time I had a question, I got an answer. And so let me back up. So I had questions, but those questions were being answered in different ways. And so like, for example, one of my things was kind of like, I'm just going to say it's kind of like, am I on the right path? And so instead of it saying yes or no, you're on the right path, I would go into another trip. So that's how this was going. So this one, so I had asked a question, and the answer, like I just saw myself in like all this darkness, and I was just like, what is this? Like I heard that I'm supposed to see bright colors and pretty colors. Like I thought I was going to be in botanical gardens. I'm not in botanical garden. What's going on? And so it was so freaking dark, and they're like, you're dying. And I was just like, But we've passed this. Like, we've passed this stage. Like, I was dying blah blah time ago, like, but now I'm doing better, right? And I'm eating fruits and vegetables, and it was just like, no, you're still dying, mother. So it was just like taking me through the whole thing. And you know, even from me, I've always been cold, y'all. I've always been cold since I was little. And so it was like, you've been dying since you were born, basically, and you keep doing ish that is taking you to the same exact place. Like, you're not consistent. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And so it was just like, well, what the am I supposed to be doing? And so it then hit me like freaking frack. Like, you're following rules and you're putting all these layers on. And I'm like, following rules? But I stopped following rules. Yeah, I am a freaking rule breaker. Like, I live on the outside of my family. Like, I'm a rule breaker. Like, I don't fit in. And so it was like, at the end of the day, like, you are still a rule follower. Like, even my language, like, a lot of times I will still speak proper English, and it's just like, why do you feel like you have to speak proper English? Like, who do you feel you have to, you know, do any of that for? And you know, it's just like, y'all, it went freaking deep. And so it was just showing me all the different ways that I am following rules and how that's hurting me. And so take it to food, right? So when we do food, I'm like, okay, let me do these fruits and veggies. But you know, at the end of the day, when I do fruits and veggies, I might feel like my body is healing, and my body is healing, but then it's like somebody else can do X, Y, and Z, and I feel left out, or I feel like I'm being deprived or something like that. And so it's like, you're following rules, like you must do it this way or there is no other way. And so it's like, just relax, like live freaking life. And so it was just like, oh, okay. And so then there's another one that I was still, you know, I need the answer to this. Like, what is this? And it was just like, again, you see these rules we keep trying to tell your ass about? And it was just like, we keep telling you, you're following rules. Stop following all the freaking rules. Look, Danielle, when you stop following all the rules and just relax and be easy and be breezy, it comes. And so I was just like, okay. And so then it was just like, I just gave up on the questions because, you know, for a couple of them questions, I was like, wait, can you repeat yourself? And so it was just, y'all, that's just me. And so, yeah, it was a series of a whole lot of things like that. Another one was, it was weird, but it goes on the realm of beauty, right? And so beauty was, there are some people that are okay to be scraggly looking. Like, don't wash your hair ever, never, ever. Just like all of the above. Like, you know, if you want to let your hair grow under your arms, which y'all know I don't shave on any kind of regular basis. I shave when I feel like it, if I feel like it. So, you know, if you want to do that, cool. But like, be presentable or something still. Like, because at the end of the day, you may know some of these things or not know some of these things, or you may feel like you don't want to follow the rules of shaving, or for whatever reason, you don't ever, never, ever want to wash your hair in the last 59 years. You know, if that's you, this is my thing, y'all, and we still uncensored, unfiltered. You decided that you wanted to be in a human body, in the physical form and all that. I need you to take care of some and wash your ass and everything else. Like, be presentable. And I'm really talking about men, because at the end of the day, y'all be coming at females like, you need to be cute and you need to be this, and this. What's going on with you? Like, clean up your act. So that's that. The other end, y'all, is the same thing. Like, I would always look at females and I'm like, man, y'all caking on so much freaking makeup. I don't even know who you are under there. Like, are you a man? Are you a woman? Are you 15 shades darker, 15 shades lighter? Like, are you not comfortable with yourself? Some people, y'all, some of y'all really do take it overboard, but at the end of the day, it's because you feel like you in this physical body and you gonna make sure you look good. So cool. It is what it is. We all like defining that one however we want to define it. It is a personal opinion, a personal thing. So y'all do you. So yeah, it was just so freaking much. Y'all, it was a whole lot. Would I ever do that again? I mean, if you want to like download a whole lot of information on a quick, then I guess you could. But at the same token, whatever they say, like, meditate, because that's the same information that I get when I am quiet, but it's not as much information. So I'm telling y'all just this little bit, but there's so much more information. And at the end of the day, once your eyes are open, you cannot close them back. Yeah, I might do another part on this, but yeah, it's just so much. Yeah. And to answer the question, would I do it again? Maybe, but I'm not seeing that it would be anything that I'm like, oh man, a month has passed, let me do this, and this. Like, no. But you know, if something is coming and I need like some type of clarity, and I've been trying for a long time to get clarity and I can't get clarity, maybe then I would try to download and see. So for my two questions that I have, my two questions that I had and that I took on the trip with me, they were answered. They weren't answered in a way that I would ever think that they should have been answered, but they were answered. So I think if there's something later on in the future that I'm grappling with, or, you know, I'm trying to wrap my head around and I'm trying to be easy with it, but I'm not being easy with it, then I think that I would bring that in to help me relax and let go of everything. Because yeah, that's a whole nother thing that I realized on my trip journey as well. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting. As far as recreations, habits, people that say that they do once a week or once every 2 weeks or something like that, y'all, like, maybe you doing recreation. I wasn't doing recreation. Like, I was honestly seeking answers that I needed answers to, and it was a way for me to get the answers from my higher self. So yeah, as far as, again, recreation, relaxation, things like that, y'all, I got my freaking hippie, like, figure it out. So yeah, so that's all I have for today. Just a different type of video, uncensored, unfiltered. It is what it is. Yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, words of advice, positive feedback, or anything, yeah, put it in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like my channel, my content, my face, my energy, or anything like that, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you are notified as soon as I upload a video. Until then, y'all have a great one. All right, y'all.